Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? We must turn to YAH only. Yahweh only. That's the only way. Turn to YAH only while you still got a shot. While I still got a shot. That's how you're going to become pure. YAH only. There is no other way. I see my brother up in here. Joshua the Levite says, Tav X. Tav X to you, brother Joshua the Levite. Hope you're having a great day, brother. Much love to all of the Hebrew Israelites who are scattered into all nations. I am your brother, Mr. Real Talk, and this is your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. Beloved ones, I'm not going to keep y'all too long this evening, okay? I'm not going to keep you too long this evening, but I just want to cause some of you to think out there, to prepare yourselves. I know some of you are already doing it, but I also know that many people out there, you're not preparing yourselves. You think the things that you seeing going on in Mexico is just going to be something that has nothing to do with you, and it's just something that's going on across the street, like it's never going to come to your side of the street. I'm telling you, you're thinking improperly. You better wise up. You better wake up quick. Hit the like button on your way in the door. If you are one of the returning family members on this channel, aka subscribers, because on this channel, subscribers are not subscribers, they're family members. If you're one of the returning family members, I'd like to say welcome back. But if you are just now finding this channel, whether it's today, just now, a few days ago, a week ago, I would like to officially welcome you to the channel where we deal with hardcore reality and we don't try to smooth it over and take off the edge to make it more palatable for people. No, we're going to give it to you raw. That's the best way, if you ask me. Okay? And we always got to wait a couple of minutes around here because YouTube does not like to send out notifications on this channel because let's just face it, the world does not like it when more than one person comes together in the name of Yah and Him only. They're always going to try to get you to slide something else or someone else up in there and tell you to give all praise or partial praises. It always cracks me up when I hear these idolaters say things like, all praise to the Most High and His only begotten Son. I'm like, yo, do you even understand what you're saying right now? You can't give all praise to the Most High and someone else. The very moment you say and someone else or in the name of someone else, you are nullifying the first part. Yah, Yahweh, the Father. The minute you say all praises to the Most High and you screwing up, you going off, and you will be destroyed because of that if you don't repent. Okay? Once again, I told you I'm not going to keep you long. Hit that like button as you enter the door, not because you like me, but because you like the truth. You like reality. As scary as it can be at times, as painful as it can be at times. Not going to keep you long again, but we just have to wait a couple of minutes because YouTube is not going to let people know that we in here. So that's why we do this, to see if we're going to have a chance to fellowship with the brothers and the sisters in live time. Can you dig it? Hit that like button, beloved ones. And we will be getting started in about another 4 minutes, beloved. I hope all is well with the brothers and sisters worldwide, scattered into all nations. You see the title of that video that you clicked on, beloved? Did you see the title of this video that you clicked on, beloved? Can you handle that? Put on your safety belts, Hebrews. The ride is going to get very bumpy. Hit the like button again. We will be starting momentarily, beloved. Hit the like button as you enter the door, Hebrew. We're going to do a little bit of peekabooing in the Apocrypha, in the so-called banned book, in one of the so-called books that they say we are not allowed to read. Many of our people actually will call you evil and wicked for reading this. And you know, they get that from the Roman Catholic Church. That's who gave you the talk about don't read this, don't read that. The same books that are in this book right here was in every single Bible for thousands of years until 1885 in the Edomites, the spiritual scoundrels that they are, spiritual weasels, spiritual scoundrels, devils, took these books out of our records in 1885. It was in there all the whole time before that. But they've convinced the world that whatever they say is right. That's the only reason why our people will see this book and call you evil for reading this. Because the Pope said that they don't accept this book. So the Christians say they don't accept this book. And even the majority of the Hebrew Israelites tell you, we don't accept this book. And you know where they're getting it from? Just follow the chain of command. The Pope said that. And that's why many of our people say the same thing. Me personally, I don't give a damn about the Pope. I don't give a damn about the church. I could care less about any of the orthodox teachings or the mainstream beliefs. I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm looking for the truth, even if it kills me, even if it's painful. How much more painful you think it's going to be when you learn the truth when you come up out of these physical bodies? So you best be willing to learn the truth now and be willing to embrace it now. The truth is what's going to liberate us, beloved, even though it feels like it's going to kill you, even though it might be painful at times, might taste nasty, just like medicine. Real good medicine, sometimes it tastes terrible. That's one of the ways you know that it's working. Okay? And right now, you need the real medicine. Okay? The real medicine is that cartel violence that you see in Mexico right now is coming to a town near you. You can think it's a game if you want, okay? And people usually do tend to think that things are a joke, think that things are to be played with and whatnot, and it's just not going to be a good look at all when many people finally get the wake up call and you finally understand that the Most High God is not just the God of love. He's not just the God of milk and cookies for everybody. He is a God of judgment and vengeance. And when you have been habitually on the wrong side of the fence, you will get brutally killed, viciously ripped to smithereens, lickety split. How you think some of those people feel in Mexico right now? 1 minute they're on vacation, 1 minute they're at a 5-star luxury hotel. The next thing you know, professional hitmen, kingpin, savages, drug dealers, mercenaries, drawing down on you with ammunition that you've never seen before, kidnapping you, abducting you. I've seen videos of people, American people, stuck and stranded over there in Mexico, making Instagram reels and TikTok reels from their hotel. Terrified and petrified, looking out of their window, watching cartel gangsters do what they do. Do you guys and gals realize what you're watching? Jason Edwards says, Tarvex. Brother Jason Edwards, Tarvex to you, Jason Edwards. And Tarvex to all of yous out there. Hope you all having a glorious, wonderful Wednesday. Do you guys and gals understand what's at stake out there? If I'm not incorrect, I believe that several states and cities in America are under threat, are under watch for some kind of threat. I don't know if that's nuclear threat or just any other kind of threat, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 15 to 20 something states that they said was like in the red, on high alert. I hope you brothers and sisters right here in America, because that's where I'm at, I hope you know that Mexico drug dealing cartels, savages, you know they got millions of them niggas over here in America right now, right? Some of y'all, not y'all, but some of y'all, the people who watch this channel, they're not all brothers and sisters of ours. They're not all friends of ours. I've been warning you brothers and sisters on this channel for like at least 2 years about the illegal immigrant thing. Remember that? Some brothers and sisters out there would actually try to act like I was being too hard on the illegal immigrants, okay? Because many of you out there, you still haven't realized what time it is yet. You haven't realized it. Some of those people that was over in Mexico right now, real talk, I don't know what would possess anybody who's not born and raised in Mexico to even want to go over there for a vacation right now. What are you smoking and or drinking and or snorting and or shooting? What the hell are you doing thinking that you can go to Mexico with all of the crazy shit that's going on out there? And I've been warning people on this channel at least for the last 2 years about the whole thing with the illegal immigrants, about how you need to shut down the damn borders. Well, and I've been crying this for 2 years too. The damage has already been done. The same niggas that's over there in Mexico tearing shit up, professional hitmen, professional unalivers, professional drug dealers, mobsters, professional KILLERS. Millions of them niggas are right here in America. Remember, I was warning brothers and sisters at least for the last year and a half, 2 years. And you know what many people's problem is? Just because you didn't hear a big bang yet, you think this shit is okay. Just because total anarchy hasn't erupted in America yet. Some of you niggas out there actually think that you're safe. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I just laugh to myself thinking about how the Edomites have subdued the whole population, and they've subdued people's minds. Because many of you people out there, you actually fought to keep illegal immigrants here. Not even picturing in your mind, you don't know how many of these people are professional hitmen, professional unalivers, KILLERS. Chop off heads, arms, saw people in half, all of that. Millions of them niggas are right here in America. I've been telling you. I told you a year and a half ago. I told you 2 years ago. Some of those people were brought over here so that they can brutally kill you. Some of you out there are going to be put to death. Some of you out there have already been put to death, so you're not even able to watch this live stream. Some of you out there, I told you a year and a half ago, some of you out there, you're going to be digested in the belly of an illegal immigrant. Yeah. It's a reason why I was hard on these illegal immigrants. Number one, they ain't my brothers, okay? I don't make nice with people that make it clear that they're not nice with me. Do you have exceptions to the rule? Yeah, you do. And when you got exceptions, I make exceptions. But life is not an exception. Life is the rule, the norm. The other nations despise the Hebrew Israelites. I despise anybody who despises me. I despise you right back. I'm not a Christian. I don't play those childish games. And I don't act like niggas ain't savages when they are. Look, I don't give black Negro savages a pass. You think I'm gonna give an illegal immigrant a savage a pass because they're an illegal immigrant? No. I don't even give the savages of my own bloodline a pass. I don't give savage behavior passes. Okay? And a lot of those Mexican cartel niggas, they already here in America. They ain't afraid of the police. They're not afraid of the army. They will more than willingly sacrifice their lives in bloodshed. They'll come into a battle knowing that they're going to lose, that they're going to get slaughtered, and they still don't give a fuck. That's how you know you in trouble, okay? You are in trouble. You're going to go YAH only, or you're going to be brutally killed viciously. That's your only option. You better go YAH only before the cartel run down on you, nigga. Right here in America. You niggas keep thinking it's a game if you want to. It's heating up. And you know why Mexico, part of the reason why Mexico gotta get trashed, the same way America. And it ain't gotta be me doing it, because I know somebody gonna say, he's telling people to trash. I'm not telling people to do nothing. I'm telling you the same thing that's in these books. Okay? In the Old Testament, is in here. Mexico is gonna get trashed. You know why? Because they treated Negroes like shit for hundreds of years. You enslaved Negroes for hundreds of years in Mexico. You took indigenous niggas in Mexico, turned them into prisoners of war, the same way you did here in America. America is going to get trashed. Mexico is, believe it or not, is actually part of America. Same shit you devils did to niggas here in North America, you damn devils did the same thing to my brothers and sisters, indigenous niggas, not Afro-Mexicans, indigenous niggas to Mexico, the real Mexicans. Just like I'm the real American. The real Mexican is Negro. You think we don't know? See, I know a lot of so-called black people don't know what they did to niggas in Mexico. I got news flash for all my enemies out there. Nigga, I'm not black. I know what the fuck you did to niggas in Mexico. And now it's time to pay. You're gonna pay with your lives. Your lives, no longer will the nations, the days of you niggas being at ease, and I'm calling the other nations, I'm calling y'all niggas. The days of you being at ease is over. It's almost time to die now. Are you ready? Are you ready to get smoked? To all my brothers and sisters out here, you as well. Are you ready to get smoked? Because you're going to get smoked too. Most Hebrew Israelites, you niggas is weak, you soft, and you weenies. You side with the other nations. You're going to get smoked too. Welcome to the motherfucking Terror Dome, nigga. And it ain't no escape. You're going to go YAH only, or you're going to get brutally killed. Period. Off with your motherfucking head. And guess what? Oh, why is he using rough language? Shut your weak ass up, nigga. You got bigger fucking fish to fry. Like the Mexican cartel and the violence that's coming to your fucking town. So shut your weak ass up out there. Any of you soft motherfuckers out there. Why is he saying motherfucker? Because I come from the only race of motherfuckers on earth who was forced to fuck their mothers to make super slaves. So shut your weak ass up, nigga. You don't know shit. I'll say whatever the fuck I feel like saying on here. You got bigger fucking fish to fry. Get your weak ass out of here if you give a fuck about soft language. I'm trying to stop somebody from getting their fucking head sawed off by a fucking drug dealing savage. In case you didn't fucking know, I've been warning niggas for more than 2 fucking years. Okay? Tighten the fuck up before you get unalived by a cartel drug dealer, nigga. The fuck you think this is? All you niggas out there, you still want to drink blood? You want to eat bodies? You want to call niggas YAH only demons? I'm telling you, none of us are exempt. You got millions of international, professional unalivers right here in America right now. Some kind of straightening is going to get worked out. They already over there in Mexico abducting so-called Americans over there, running up in hotels, running up in airports, restaurants. They catch you out there, you American, they nabbing your ass, taking you hostage, holding you ransom. And maybe somebody will cough up the money for them to let you go, or maybe they'll just saw your fucking head off. Maybe you'll learn that way. Either way, you motherfuckers out there, you gonna learn. That's the only thing that gets niggas' attention when you fucking get put to death. And pretty soon, a lot of people out there, you gonna learn the hard fucking way by bloodshed. Copious amounts of bloodshed. And while you crying and shit like a weak ass motherfucker about me using strong language, motherfuckers is getting their fucking heads chopped off, blown to smithefuckerines. And you want to talk about language. Because I know it's a soft ass nigga out there. Oh, please, brother, don't talk so rough. Get the fuck out of here. It's bigger fish to fry. We got Keeping Torah in the building. Keeping Torah says Tav X. Keeping Torah, Tav X to you, Keeping Torah. Much love, fam. Good to see you. We got the spiritual gangster up in here. Tessa Yah says, you are right, Mr. Real No Lies Detective. Shout out to Tessa Yah, also known as the spiritual gangster. Hey, Tessa Yah, I see you out here too, Tessa Yah. Hey, Tessa Yah, you putting out videos like clockwork and you be going in. Sometimes when I be a slavery here lately, last couple of days, I just be sneaking bits and pieces when I can. Shout out to Tessa Yah for keeping her foot on the wicked's neck out here. The stuff you see going down in Mexico, you got to pay for what you did to the Israelites. You got to pay for acting like niggas are not the real people of that land in Mexico. You buried all the history. You took Mexico from our brothers just like you took North America from me, okay? Mexico is a part of the Americas. The Americas belong to me and my brothers and sisters. But you Spanish devils, you Spaniards, you took it from us, you Edomites, okay? And then you set up all kind of chaos. You took indigenous Negro Indians in Mexico. turned them into free labor, aka slaves. That's the same play that the Spaniards did to me and my brothers here in America. Okay? And you shipped niggas from America, from Mexico. You shipped them to Africa, Russia, Europe, Spain, Rome. You did all kind of stuff with us. Nobody has suffered more than the indigenous Negro. Nobody. And you know, and it makes sense when you find out that we part of the 12 tribes of Israel. And every single landmass where we have been abused and misused, raped, robbed, unalived, made to work for free, every single one of those places is going to get leveled. Massive bloodshed is the only way to cleanse those lands. Because you shed our blood there, and then you hid the real Mexicans, which is niggas like me. Just like you did here in America, you slaughtered all the real Americans like me and my brothers, packed us out, sent us all over the world for slavery, and then you pretend to be real Americans when you're not. I'm the real American. I'm the real Mexican. And there will be copious amounts of bloodshed behind that. Not by my hands. The one who the world calls God. He's going to kill you. Lots of you. You're getting a preview of it right now in Mexico. Welcome to the Terror Dome, motherfucker. Yeah, and I'm gonna say motherfucker however many fucking times I feel like. You shouldn't have never made niggas like me fuck our mothers. So fuck you. If you don't like what I'm saying, fuck off. You shouldn't have never did that shit, nigga. And now, for some of you, it's gonna be time to die. Yeah, for making me fuck my mother. You think somebody ain't gotta die behind that? That's the shit that's amazing to me. Niggas will get mad at me for saying motherfucker, but you don't get mad at the motherfucker who made me fuck my mother. Fuck that. It's a different season out here in the earth. It's a different breed of so-called black man being brought up in the earth these days. Can you dig it? And even if you can't dig it, who gives a fuck? You get ready to get smoked. So it really doesn't matter what you can give, nigga. Yeah, to all the Hebrew Israelites out there, hold on, brothers. Hold on, sisters. Hold on tight. And make sure that you are YAH only. That's your only hope of making it through this. You don't want to get smoked? You best be going YAH only. That's the real bulletproof vest. In all these lands, they getting ready to go up, y'all. And what's going on out there in Mexico right now, it doesn't matter if they're able to get it to calm down for a little bit or not. It's just a little bit. This thing is getting ready to get blown off the Richter scale. Because they should have never put their hands on you. But enough of me saying that. Turn with me. We're going to go to... Second Esdras chapter 16. Listen to me. Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 33 to 34. Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 33 to 34. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Verse 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Do you hear that? Listen to this. Verse 35. Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of Yahweh. Verse 36, behold the word of Yahweh, receive it, believe not the gods of whom Yahweh spake. Do y'all hear that, family? You better go YAH only, okay? That's your only shot. Verse 37, behold the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. Do you know that violence is a plague? Do you know that bloodshed is a plague, beloved? You cannot put your hands on the Israelites and think that you're going to get away with it. You curse yourselves when you touch the Israelite, and the lands where you shed our blood, those lands are cursed. 1 second, fam. When you put your hands on the Israelites, you're cursing yourself. When you shed the bloods of the Israelites, you defile the land. And once that land gets defiled, see, but they're not going to tell you because they don't know God's laws and they don't care about it. You lock yourself into a blood contract where it requires your blood to be shed. Okay? Let's listen to this though. Second Baruch chapter 4. Second Baruch chapter 4. Let me see. Hold on, fam. Give me 1 second. Listen to this. I'm sorry, not second Baruch. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 30 to 31. Listen to this. Listen. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Look, when it says take a good heart, that means get happy when you think about this. Be joyful. That means stop being depressed. That means have a good heart. It means look up. Listen to what it's saying. It says take a good heart. That means cheer up, brighten up. And here's why. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Who gave you that name, Jerusalem? It was Yah who gave you that name. King David says, Tavex. Tavex to you, King David. Good to see you, brother. It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Listen to this. Verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Y'all, that's damn near everybody, is it not? Psalms 83 ring a bell? All the other nations, just about. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. So whether you the ones putting hands on us or not, maybe you didn't put hands on us, maybe you stood on the sideline like a little hoe and you were cheering the people on who were kicking the shit out of us. You were cheering them on because you don't like us. You might have been too afraid to touch us yourself, but it brought you great joy and delight to see other people pressing us out. That made you feel good. You rooted for them. This is for you. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. That's why all that wild shit is going on down in Mexico. You know why? Because of the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee. The Spaniards in Mexico, they afflicted the Israelites. They stole Mexico from the indigenous Negroes, put you as a prisoner of war, put you in slavery, and then they started bringing other niggas over here from so-called Africa, putting them in slavery. Right there in Mexico. Miserable are they that afflicted thee. Mexico. You wonder why Mexico's so miserable? Well, just look at what they did to black people. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. Mexico did receive the sons of Israel for slavery. They received them by coming over there as the Spaniards, seizing that land from the indigenous Negroes and making them prisoners of war, aka slavery, and then bringing more Negroes from North America and parts of Africa. Okay? There's no getting around this. Same thing right here in America. Spaniards came here, Europeans, seized this land from indigenous American Negroes like me, made me and millions of others prisoners of war in my own land, just like you did my brothers in Mexico. So you know what? Shout out to the indigenous niggas down there in Mexico who they don't even really want to show them to you like that on TV. Shout out to all of y'all down there. And may the Most High keep all of the Israelites safe who are in Mexico. And may he tear the smithereens out of Mexico, all the non-Israelites down there. May the Most High bring a boot right where we like it to be, in that ass. Okay? Steel toe boots, might I add, in that ass for what you did to the Hebrew Israelites. Your blood has to be shed viciously and brutally. The same way you shed my blood to run niggas out of Mexico. They treat Negroes like crap in Mexico. See, they think we don't know that kind of stuff because they know a lot of black people are not dealing with each other properly. We don't communicate properly. So they expect all of us to be on that black shit. I'm not on that black shit, nigga. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I know what's going on in Mexico. I know how those Spaniards are treating the real people of Mexico who are Negro. Yeah, indigenous Negro. You the real deal everywhere. Everybody else is imposters. Biggest kept secret on planet Earth. Negro, you are the real humans. Everybody else is imposters. They stole your land. Stole your land. And then they started calling you black. Blacked you out of history. Blacked you out of Mexico. And the Spaniards took over. The people, when you think about Mexico and you think about a Mexican, I guarantee you, you don't think about a nigga that look like me when I'm the real Mexican. See, y'all can't fathom that though. Same thing with America. When you think about an American, he's an American. You don't think about a nigga like me when I'm telling you I'm the real American. That's me. But many of you, you can't take that. You don't like that. That's why the numbers on this live stream are going down as we speak. We probably got some $5 Indians in here. I don't give a damn. I deal with reality. And I know what you did down in Mexico to the Hebrew Israelites. And so does y'all. And now you're getting cracked upside your head. It's only the beginning. All nations, you're going to drink. You're going to drink from the cup. Because you made me and my brothers drink. And now the Most High is going to make you drink. Again, the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 30 to 31. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. How many black people out there don't even know that Mexico had niggas in slavery? People don't even know that. You know why? Because the Mexicans went out of their way to hide that. Not the real Mexicans, because the real Mexicans are black. I'm talking about the fake Mexicans. The Spaniards, those are fake Mexicans. Just like, look, if you see an American, I'm an American, and they don't look like me, that is not a real American. Do y'all understand what I'm saying to y'all? When you come to America and they say, hey, buddy, I'm an American, you don't think of somebody who looks like me. And I'm telling you, if they don't look like me, that is not a real American. Same thing with Mexico. You go to Mexico, if they saying, hey, I'm a Mexican, if they don't look like me, they are not really from Mexico. They're lying to you. It's called a colonizer. It's called a thief. I know some of y'all niggas get mad. I don't care. I deal with reality. I'm not going to shrink reality to make somebody feel better. I don't do that for myself. I'm not doing that for anybody, including myself. I deal with reality. And the reality is, every city, every country that received the sons of Israel, you're going to be miserable from here on out. No more easy times. Those days are over. Okay? Those days are over. I got one more verse I'm going to read to y'all. But before I read this verse, I want y'all to understand this. Do you understand that that same bloodshed that's down there in Mexico and that anarchy, do you know that that is literally just a stone's throw away from touching America? There are millions of cartel hitmen, the same ones that's over there in Mexico running wild and running crazy. There's millions of them here right now in America, illegally. Illegally. Oh, brother, you shouldn't be so hard on the illegal immigrants. You see what they're doing down in Mexico? Only the Most High knows how many cartel, professional unalivers, and hitmen that there are right here in America. They're not afraid of the police. They're not afraid of the U.S. Army. They go to war with governments. These niggas got long money, hella weapons, and a insatiable thirst for bloodshed. They don't give a damn. They don't care about dying. They don't care that they can't win the war. Who cares? All they care about is getting a body count. They don't give a damn about losing the war. That's how they built. A lot of niggas in America not built like that. You know what that means? That means that they will take your soft ass out. Because they got that reckless abandon, don't give a damn, nothing to lose attitude. Niggas in America ain't bred like that. Not for the most part. Maybe a few people are, but we talking overall, no. The citizens of America don't want that smoke with them niggas. They have a never say die attitude and they don't give a damn. And all they got to do is get the call from one of those niggas over there in Mexico, call one of his homies over here in America and say, hey, Holmes, set it off. And then they just start laying shit down. Have you ever thought about that? Is there anybody out there who's thinking about how down and dirty this could get right here in America? You talking about these people are, like I said, TERR organizations with millions and millions of dollars and an insatiable lust for bloodshed. And they don't care about dying. They do witchcraft, drink blood, all that kind of shit. Oh, those cartel guys are sinister. Chop off heads, arms, legs, private parts. It's a stone's throw away from going up right here in America. You can think that that shit can't go down in America if you want. You're living in a dream world. You're living in a dream world if you think that that can't happen. A lot of those cartel guys are already in America, spread out all over America. And they're rich. And they are professional unalivers. Hitmen who love getting busy. And you took out their top drug lord too. They want revenge behind that. And they get revenge. The cartels believe in revenge now. You're looking at a different kind of fight right now. And depending on how sticky you get, just to get some get back from having all their guys taken out, you think that they won't set some shit off right here in America? And you wouldn't know how to identify them. They ain't got no uniform. Y'all better understand what times you living in. If you don't go YAH only, just get ready to get smoked. That's all I can tell you at this point. Go YAH only or you getting smoked. Period. Give me 1 second. Dun, dun. And fam, do y'all know how close that is? Do you know that it would take almost nothing for that to pop off in America? Do you know that? Listen to this. Another reason why this is happening in Mexico, and the same thing is going to happen in America. The book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. You know what that means? Whoever is the person shedding all the blood in the land that defiles it, that same person has to be killed. That's the only way that the land can be cleansed. So, you see what's going on in Mexico? Now you might have a little better understanding of why. Hundreds of years of Negro blood, slaves, prisoners of war been shed on Mexico's soil. So you wonder why Mexico has to be so violent? Because the bloods of the Spaniards must be shed right there in that land. And guess what? Right here in America. Same thing. The people who stole America from me and my brothers, your bloodshed will be shed right here in this land. Not because I said so, but because the Torah demands it. Numbers 35 and 33. The Most High is going to cleanse this land, and he's going to cleanse it by bleeding you out. So get ready, okay? Whether it's later, sooner, it doesn't matter. You're seeing sparks flaring up right now in Mexico. That ought to be grabbing your attention right there. And if you know anything about what they did to the Israelites, we used to say, you know what? About damn time. About damn time. And it's only the tip of the iceberg. Mexico has done a great job of hiding the despicable behavior that they've been treating Negroes with for hundreds of years. And when they had one of their presidents who helped get rid of slavery, you know what they did? You know how they repaid him? I think his last name was Guerrero. You know how they repaid him? They killed him because he helped abolish slavery and he was a Negro. They killed him because Mexico liked it better when niggas was slaves. So when they abolished it under a black president, they murdered him. So you want to know why Mexico is getting turned up right now? There you go. And you want to know why America is going to get turned up soon in the future? I just told you. They shed the blood of the children of Israel. The book of Baruch chapter 4 told you, miserable is she who received your sons. All the cities who received the sons of Israel, you're going to be miserable. In every place that shed out blood in those lands, the people who shed out blood in those lands, their blood got to get shed to cleanse the land. That's the word. Can you dig it? I hope that somebody out there was edified by this video. And I hope you understand. I hope you are preparing yourself so that you don't have to get brutally killed. Because if you don't go YAH only, make no mistake about it, you will be brutally killed. Viciously. You're going to mess around and get cornered by a bloodthirsty, cannibal-eating, savage drug dealer from Mexico. Cartel style. Killers. And they believes in payback. And they are pissed at America. Don't go over to Mexico trying to go on vacation. They running up in airports, restaurants, hotel lobbies. Nobody is safe out there in Mexico. I can only imagine how black people who are in Mexico are feeling right now. Because they always get treated like garbage. The stuff that's going on right now, I can only imagine. I pray to the Most High God that he protects all of the Hebrew Israelites who are in Mexico. I pray the Most High God protects us all wherever we are, because judgment is in the land. And they're supposed to have those summer games in Mexico this summer. How in the hell are they going to have the summer games in Mexico with all this stuff going on? It's heating up. It's going to get interesting. I hope somebody was edified by this live stream. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Most High willing, I'll see you, lovely brothers and sisters, on Friday evening. Peace, beloved. And prepare your hearts, prepare your souls, prepare your spirits. You don't know how this is going to end. Neither do I. I know that blood will be shed. Everywhere that received the sons of Israel, you're going to be miserable from here on out. Playtime is over. Go YAH only or die. Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. I'm